Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe.com and GravesideEntertainment.com, and this is a contest entry for a great YouTube channel I found called TheVintageGamersUS. These guys do like pickup type videos. They talk about games, and from what I've seen, I really like it. And they seem really down to earth and fun too. So their contest asked for 3 of your favorite things in your collection. They said you can do games, you can do systems. They didn't mention anything about like items, like promo items or action figures or anything. So I was going to do systems. Then I started thinking, let me pull out some stuff. People know what my favorite systems are if they've watched this channel. They know I love the Dreamcast and the 3DO and the Sega CD. So let me pull out some stuff that, maybe you know I like, maybe you don't know I like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. That's the cool thing. I have a couple things that are probably $5, $2, and they're my favorites. I love them. Either I have great memories of playing them, or maybe a memory with friends, playing it with friends. So first I'm going to pull out, which is probably going to be an easy one to guess, double switch on the Sega CD. Now, as most of you who watch this channel know, not that I'm saying a lot of people watch this channel, but I'm a huge Corey Haim fan. As a kid, I thought he was just the coolest. I loved his comedy and his goofy stuff with Corey Feldman. And when I found out he was in a video game, I was just like blown away by it. I had a friend, Nicky, who I'm not going to say his last name. He lived in the Bronx with me, and he had this game, and I loved the graphics. I thought it was so cool. I think this was about the time of the PS1 was out, roughly, or the N64. So the Sega CD was already dead, but I thought it was just so cool that you were interacting with these movies, and this game just really meant a lot to me. It reminds me of my friend Nicky, who I still speak to on Facebook, and he's doing well. Hey, Nick. And he just had a kid, actually. And I just love that Corey Haim was in it, and Debbie Harry. I'm a big fan of Blondie, too. So, great game. You have to like trap people in FMV, but it's just a great game. For me, it has just a lot of excellent memories, and I replayed it a bunch of times and beat it on numerous occasions. So it's just cool when you can have one of your favorite actors in a game that you're playing. Secondly, and this is kind of interesting too, Night Trap. I have both versions here. I don't exactly know if there was a difference, but this is the, I think, original release that started the ESRB crap with video games. As you see, it says MA17 on it, and this one does as well. I think this was the re-release that I think they edited a little bit of the content out. There was no nudity. See, this was the thing. People were making a big deal saying there was like nudity and rape and gratuitous violence. There were these really like dumb bad guys called the Augurs. They were like covered in black, and they had these long pole arms, and they would like grab the girls by the neck with these like hooks and like suck blood through the machine. It was really stupid, but it was so cheesy and fun, like a B type movie, and it really stirred up a lot of controversy, and I think that's why I love having this in my collection, and also having both versions. Also, on a side note, I was always a fan of and had a crush on Dana Plato. I don't know if you know her from Different Strokes. That's not the best of pictures, and she actually reminds me of my wife, look-wise a little bit. So my wife always tends to say like, "Oh, real nice. I remind you of Dana Plato. Didn't she do dirty movies and she was a junkie and she died?" I'm like, "Yeah, but that's not the reason you remind me of her." So that's why Night Trap has a special place for me. It's just cool that it stirred up so much controversy, and they edited it a little bit and re-released it, and it kind of started the ESRB thing to a degree, or one of the reasons. And again, it was an FMV title similar in gameplay to Double Switch, so I love both of those games. And they were both cheesy and fun. And finally, and this is going to be out of left field for most people that watch me, I'm not a huge PC gamer, but some of my favorite PC games, Fallout and Return to Wolfenstein, and Fallout 2 actually, I liked it better than 1, Omicron, a bunch of other stuff. But possibly my favorite PC game, and this is going to be funny, and if you watch Spoony, you probably know about this, Phantasmagoria, the Stage Fright collection. Now, admittedly, I didn't really play the first one very much, which is supposedly the scarier and better of the 2 games. I actually loved and really got into the second game, which is called A Puzzle of Flesh. It's Phantasmagoria 2, A Puzzle of Flesh, and that's that whole Spoony meme that they say, I heard that, Curtis, or whatever the hell he says. from the game. It's an FMV game again, and it's you're this guy who has to, you point and click and you interact with everything in your world, and you go to your apartment and then all this crazy shit starts happening, and you end up at work and you have to like kind of go through your day at work, but then like scary things jump out at you. It actually made me jump a few times because when I was younger, and it's like a ton of discs. I forget how many discs this thing is, but it's like, I don't even remember. It's like 5 and 7, I think. 12. I think I'm counting 12. So, a lot of discs. But you go to your job and all this creepy shit starts happening. The end I was a little disappointed in, but the overall game was really cool and creepy, really kept my attention. Goofy too, kind of like a B-movie as well. They all kind of get that B-movie charm. And just really cool stuff, kind of weird. And this stage fright pack is semi-rare, not really. It's probably worth 30 bucks. I don't know how much the games go for separately, but just really fun. I have a lot of great experiences and memories with my friend Steve. Steve used to live close to me. He moved upstate to New York, and he used to play Phantasmagoria 2 with me all the time. So, hello to Steve. So that's it. Those are my three of my favorites. I can't say they're my favorites in my collection, but 3 of my favorites because they just have a little nice spot for me with my friends, playing video games with them and stuff. And this also reminds me of my friend Angelo in Pennsylvania. He's a big Dana Plato fan and big Sega CD buff. So those are it. It's a double switch on the Sega CD, Night Trap, both versions on the Sega CD due to their controversy and just how much I really love them. And Phantasmagoria 2, part of the Stage Fright pack on the PC. So thank you for letting me enter the contest, TheVintageGamersUS, and I hope I win. So there we go. I love to win Chrono Trigger. It's one of my favorite games, and I don't own it anymore. So thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com and GravesideEntertainment.com. Be good.